Hello everybody, this is my first time making a video. My name is Emmanuel. It's the first time I'm recording 7 Days to Die, and basically the first time that I'm making a video with audio of any game. I was just thinking maybe I should do a look around of my accomplishments, so to speak, in the time that I've been playing. And as you can see, day 93, I think I have a horde in day 98. Not that I'm really worried about a horde at this time. Pretty well stuck. I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous when it comes to recording audio. And also there's not gonna be any game audio because I couldn't figure out a way to mix and match the microphone and the game audio. Oh, looks like I'm a little cold. Let's do just a sweater thing. Also, let's do this. Okie dokie. So we'll go down. As you can see here, dug up a tunnel, but this is not the original tunnel. You'll see the original tunnel later on in the video. This is the second tunnel that I dug, and of course we gotta let's drink some water. As you can see, all my weapons and everything are pretty high up there. The auger, it needs a little bit of a repair. Gasoline, pretty good on gasoline, as you are going to see in a little bit. Okay, so let's bike down. Believe it or not, this tunnel I dug up before I got the auger, so it was quite a little bit of a endeavor, so to speak. And there's access points for mines here and there. Nitrate, I was lucky enough to find a node of nitrate. They're really hard to come by, as I have found out. But iron, nitrate, lead is easy. The hardest ones are nitrate and coal, in my experience. And yeah, gasoline. So I can show you the gasoline. It's cooking, and the reason it's cooking is because here we're pretty stuck on the oil shale, and that's because I started a mine in the desert area, and right now I'm trying to, it's gonna take me a little bit to connect my area with the desert area. I'm kind of like here with the tunnel that I dug from here, going this way and then this way. I'm gonna try to kind of cut across and go all the way to this mine. Mind you, this is all the way to bedrock, so there's not a whole lot. I mean, you can't really go any lower than that. Money situation is okay. I have a little bit here. Now, as far as money is concerned, I usually spend it on everything that I can get, especially bullet-wise. Bullets themselves, the casings, any scrap brass, lead I'm not concerned about, but the scrap brass, gunpowder, nitrate and coal, not really. But nitrate is my number one priority when it comes to buying stuff from the vendors. And when it comes to vendors, I pretty much have them all mapped out. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's a little bit rude. And 5. So I have all the traders mapped out. That's a cracker book. There's another location for books here. Now I do have the loot set up to where it spawns every I don't even remember, but it spawns a little bit faster than on normal settings. Zombies, I think they're kind of like on medium. Not that it matters. Okay, so this was the idea of this design was that I would have a spike pit, uh, and these braces were initially because I had one oh drop. um, I had the blades up here and down there, but then I decided to remove them, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a change in the design. You'll see what I designed so far as the pit is concerned. We're gonna go with the machete here. Open this guy up, and then open this guy up. This was the cage that I designed because I wanted to come out here for the full pit so that the zombies can fall down from all the way up there. So kind of like come towards me kind of a deal. There we go. Back to the machete. Now some people decide to try and hide as much as the hit signature as possible. I went the other route, and I blew up the heat map just because I wanted the screamers to show up. Just like that. You see? She showed up, she was waiting for me, but now she screamed. Did she bring anybody? Come on, please, bring some zombies. No, you didn't have time to scream for your friends. She did scream, didn't she? Well, you can't hear the sound, but she kinda screamed. Now, okay, as far as the blades down there, they're on motion sensors, but right now, they're not just on zombies, they're on myself as well. So the motion sensor there controls the middle, and the motion sensors on the top, you see, they just picked it up, control the bottom. So yeah, I have torches, I have all sorts of barrels here, bunch of barrels on top, just to try and get as many zombies coming in as possible. I'm not really concerned about damage and materials and stuff. You see, I am pretty this is just a little bit of the materials that I have in the concrete. This is some of the loots and the gas for the generators. Some of the loots. What I'm gonna try and do, well, I'm level 200, so there's not really a whole lot that I can do as far as learning new skills. So I'm just gonna try to scrap some of the stuff, or either repair it and sell it to the vendor. It's to the trader. They're just not worth enough, in my opinion, for me to even bother loading this stuff up and going to sell it. And I'll show you why in a second with these two. So let me turn this off. Oh, okay, we'll go back downstairs, or let's go all the way up for a second. So again, barrels, relays, all sorts of things here. The wire sticking out. They're not pretty, but it works. So now we have a bunch of these nice little turrets. It's a combination of SMG and shotgun turrets. I have drop downs here because I don't want to get the ladder on the way down. I just jump down level by level. This guy is on. It needs a little bit of refueling actually, and fuel wise we're we're in good shape. You'll see in a second. So yeah, that's from up here. The view is beautiful, and so is the opportunity of shooting. That's my old base, and we're gonna go there next. And I'll show you where I started in somewhere around that house, and that was my first base. You can't really see it from here, but it's still surrounded by spikes. Those are the fields of corn, and that's a town with a hospital. And I raided a little bit of that town and the hospital. Hospital's got some ferals and some glowies all the way at the top, so you gotta be mindful of that whenever you see a big hospital. Okay, so that was a POI that I took over and upgraded, and as you can see, that was like first third of the game that I've done was in that POI that was modified, and then I just added. You'll see what's there. It's not a big secret, but it's nice. Okay, so we'll go downstairs. These guys are off. I don't want them to chop me off. Eventually, I'm gonna put them. But as you saw, the girl was there, the screamer, the witch. She's got so many names, but she was there, and if I was to come up, and she would have triggered the blade, my head would have been firmly detached from my shoulders. So we'll just go down here. Now I gotta be careful and not make a fool out of myself when it comes to this part here. There we go. Once I'm on the ladder, I can shift, run down. So there we go. All this stuff is upgraded. The repairs are, well, this shaft was thankfully by that time I had this little fellow. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now the cool thing about the auger is if you have a repair kit, yes, you do need to know the auger schematic, but if you have a repair kit, you can repair it and it doesn't lose any quality, which is insanely awesome. So more clothes here, some water there. You see, I'm not worried about water because and I think I posted a comment like this a while back. As you can see, that's glass, and that's because of the sand, and stone is not really an issue. So sand is here, and I get sand also in what I said before when I dug up the shale. And this area is really nice to dig a mine here because you don't get the stone, you get the sand. So you get insane amounts of sand. So what I did here is I melted the sand into the stone, so now I can go to either broken glass or glass jar and just only 3. Why would that be? Oh, clay. Yes, I don't have any clay. So it's a mixture of glass and clay. I only have 3 clay. Let's see, maybe we have some more glass somewhere else. But nope. Okay, so we'll have to melt some clay here eventually. But I'm not really worried about that because okay, this is the food. I put it in the resources, the bottle of murky water. I have a little bit of it, right? So it will take me a few hordes to go through all of this. This is saved for obviously for fertilizer and whatnot, but nitrate is the hardest as of right now commodity to come by. I did find some nitrate in this area. There's some nodes that are above ground. There's also coal nodes, but there's also nitrate nodes that I kind of mined out. I'm just hoping that digging and making all these shafts and channels and mines and whatnot, I can eventually find some more. Okay, so gasoline, as I said, not really an issue. If you can see, this is full. Steel and iron, not really an issue. Stone, definitely not an issue. Okay, so this is my ready to go, just in case I have to jet somewhere. The hazmat boots, the mask, and the pants, I keep these guys in conjunction with this because look at the insulation on that thing. So whenever you have to go to an area that's winter, that's what I keep on me and go and see the trader and the military base and whatnot. I have some other POIs here where there's like munitions and whatnot, and so yeah, everything is somewhat organized. What I did is I made those crates and then I painted them because I like this somewhat clean look. I ran out of paint, unfortunately, so eventually I'll have to make some. Okay, mechanical parts, thankfully nowadays I can actually craft them. I don't need to worry about searching for them in game, but springs are definitely something really cool because I will. Okay. Why are they? Why are they so cool? Well, you can do drawbridges with them, yes, but the more important stuff is that you can make garage doors with them. Why would you make garage doors? Because I like the price. I sell these in packs of 10 or 20, and I get a decent amount of scrap from. I mean, the coins from the traders. Same thing with machete blades. If you stack 20 of them, they add up way better than clothes, right? So it's that, and I used to, in the very beginning, I used to sell these guys too, the schematics that I already knew. Okay, what else here? So these are one iron, one stone, all sorts of melting going on there. Weapons, most of these I've assembled, and I keep some of this around me because this. Now, once the sniper rifle gets to 600, if I repair it using a repair kit, it's just gonna stay 600. So I'm not really worried about that. I do have some backup here, like I have another 600 and some other guns. The SMG I don't like to use. It's a good weapon, but I don't like using it because it sprays bullets, and I try to conserve on ammunition. So okie dokie, that's down here. So now if we go here, this is water, as you can see. If I get in here, I'm getting a little wet. It's water because I use buckets, and I just spray them in a corner, and they come down here, and I get a stack of 500 glasses and just fill it up. Mushrooms, believe it or not, can grow right here. This is all fertilized, and I get a decent amount of mushrooms from these guys. That's the tunnel that I started, and as you can see, there we go, sniper rifle, it goes it goes quite a ways. Eventually this is gonna be all widened out so that I can ride my bike to the shale mine, which is in the desert area. So food. Okay, food wise, I hunt with this. This is one shot, one kill for the deer. So I was able to save up quite a little bit meat stew. Vegetable stew, I in theory I don't need the meat stew, but in case you die and your happiness constitution, whatever, is not all the way up. Oh yeah, there's some zombies up there. The tourists started shooting. So if this is not all the way up, you die or whatever happens, then this gives you wellness 0.5. Now this is made out of mushrooms, potatoes, and I don't even remember the recipe, but I know it's mushrooms and potatoes. I have some blueberry pie because I have a ton of blueberries, and then the meat stew, just check out the difference. 0.5, fullness 21, fullness 66. I mean, this is an easy decision. When you get meat, save it. Potatoes, plant a ton of them. Corn grows like your return on corn is way better than the return on potatoes, so you'll end up planting more potatoes than corn. So I have a tendency of rotating the crops, and I'll show you how that works too. Basically, it's been a while since I've touched any of these guys. I've just been piling them up. And beer. Yeah, you can actually craft beer. Let's just drink some. Get a little buzz. There we go. And you can craft it here. Look, it's crafting. I have hops and I have murky water, and it makes beer. So that's that. Okay, we looked at the cache. This is silver nuggets that I saved because I thought that in the original game you could make solar panels. I guess that's some sort of a mod or something, or maybe I just don't know how to do them. I'll do a little bit of research on that. Antibiotics, not really an issue. All these guys, not really an issue. This is from Aloe. This is all the challenges, but it's been a while since I've done one. So okay, this is the basement, so to speak. main base, and then this is the first tunnel that I dug. After day 14, I moved from that house to the POI, started upgrading it, and obviously one of the first things that you do at night is you start digging because of resources. And the cobblestone, and then the improved cobblestone, and then concrete and all that jazz. So this was my first base. I still have the bed over here. Still haven't moved it anywhere else because this is pretty safe now that I don't live here anymore and there's no hit signature. We'll go upstairs a little bit, and that's the tower that I used to snipe the zombies double. These guys, I love these guys. On the tower I have them double just because now I have like at least 10 cops showing up per horde. Maybe I'll do a horde night if if people that watch this video, if anybody watches the video wants me to do a video. I'm really shy when it comes to voicing stuff, so yeah, you can probably feel the nervousness in my voice. That's okay. Okay, let me do something here. Grab 1,000 of that. Nail gun. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Nail gun. Oh, there we go. That's what's here. It's my garden. So it's coming in pretty nicely. I think it's blueberry, potatoes, the yellow stuff that makes the good juice. Hops for beer. And again, a lot of potatoes. We need to keep the... In the middle, I didn't want to plant the whole lot because when you start picking this stuff up and you have a full house, so to speak, it gets a little laggy. It's probably because of those trees too. So I'm gonna try and take those trees out too eventually. Wood nowadays, I only use wood for firing up the forges. So that's about it. And then, as I said, that right there was my first house. I broke down the windows and the side walls, leaving just some pillars so I can see downstairs. Memories. But as you know, day 7, day 14, really not a big deal. And even if as you go up, it's I used to store all my valuables in here. Oh, maybe we should take this with us. Okie dokie. So now going back downstairs. Trying to do this video kind of short. I like running down. But yeah, I could take you with me for a second. Let's see if we have enough gas. No, we don't. Let's grab some gas from here. Oh, we don't have wood. Let's get some wood from here. 2,000's about enough. Put 2,000 here, turn it on. I still have 51,000 of these guys to be crafted. It's insane the amount of gasoline that you get from oil shale. I love oil shale. And again, I love the fact that when I dig into that environment, it's way faster than digging here, digging in stone. And then so far down here, the only cool stuff that I got was basically just lead, which is not really that cool. Iron, I have plenty of iron. That's not really an issue anymore. But my main issue is finding freaking coal, and not as much coal as nitrate. Nitrate is the #1 thing that I want. As you can see, it took a little while to get here, and now I'm angling myself this way. And that's well, I did a little bit of mishap here. That's okay. You're thirsty. Well, who isn't? Yeah, let's try and get this a little bit cleaner. But this auger, is absolutely insane. So you see, iron, not an issue. Stone, yeah. Sometimes I just leave it behind because there's not really a need for me to stockpile stone. I already have a full chest. If I ever get to half of that, then it can become an issue. But right now, not really worried about it. So yeah, instead of me just digging this out, I'm probably gonna end the video here soon. But I just wanted to show you one more thing before I do. Is bam, I'm right here. So now I basically need to go on a 45-degree angle. So southeast, yeah, southeast. Go on a 45 to like here somewhere. Or let's see, aligning it to like this mountain, something like that, and then from there go straight down into my meet up with my mine. Okay, so that's about it. I hope you had a okay time watching this video. Again, this is my first time doing a video like this, so if you have any comments, I'm not gonna ask for subscribing or sharing because I don't do a lot of YouTubing. But if you do want to subscribe, comment, or share, more power. Thank you, I guess. And if people see this and they like it, then you can ask me to do more. Maybe a Horde Night, just to see how this system works. I do need to upgrade it to where there's less clutter in me getting upstairs. That's why I put a door all the way down there. I'm just gonna get the ladder all the way down here, and then just come in an L shape and go up instead of going through that cage, because I'm gonna be at the top anyway when the Horde Night hits. So yeah, we have some loots here, guns from times past. Okay, so that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want to see more. Have a good one.